Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this look right here. It's so simple, and it's just like another variation of like a winged out smoky burgundy look. I don't know, I was feeling it. This is it right here, and I think it's perfect for the fall, the holidays. It's December now, so to me it is winter. I don't care. Fall was only November for me. It's holiday season and I'm loving it. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so you never miss out on any new looks. And I promise you I have new looks to come. I've got challenges. I've got all these ideas and they're coming. They're coming for you. Don't miss them. So here we go now, and swoosh. Okay, so I'm going to start by highlighting my brow bone, and I'm going in with the shade in Light from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, which is one of my absolute favorites, and I really like this color because it just brightens up the brows. So then next I'm going to go in and as a transition color use Silk Cream, also from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I'm just going to take that on the upper crease and just kind of blend in that last brow color, and then just work this in circles back and forth, and I'm just using a round fluffy stippling brush. So now I'm going to take my Shape Tape concealer and I'm just going to put that right on my lid, and I'm going to use my handy dandy pinky and just blend that all into my lid so I can get a really nice base for my shadow. And yeah, just keep patting that on. You can use a brush if you want. I just used my pinky because it's there and available, so super easy to do. So yeah, just keep blending, blend. Some more blend over here, a little bit over there, and I think we are good to go there. So now I'm going to pack on this color, and this is from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and this is called Tempera, and it's a almost white matte shade, but it has a hint of pink, so it's not like white on your eyelid. So really nice, and I'm just packing that onto my lid. I want to have a very clean cut lid, so this is a really good color to do that with. Just packing that on, make sure there's no patchiness, make sure it's nice and solid, and I like that it's very matte, so it'll look really good with this look. And now I'm just going to blend in that tempera color, and I'm just using a clean fluffy blending brush and working that back and forth just so that there is no sharp lines and it's all blended out super nice. Just keep blending, blend, more blending, so much blending, guys. Blending is the key to a good eye look. So now I'm going to go in with this color right here. This is Roxanne from the Morphe palette, and I'm just going to start working that kind of at an angle, and it kind of starts not where my eye starts, a little bit like halfway, and I'm going to start to create an angle with it, almost like a little triangle. So just pack that on and create a little right triangle on your lid. So start with a little bit and just build it up, and that I feel like it's the easiest way to get a clean cut wing. Now I'm going to go in with this slightly darker shade, and this is Red Orchard from the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to start to bring out that little triangle up a little bit further, just a little bit higher, and darken it up. I'm not going over that last color, I'm just working it outward. And now I'm going to use Chip from the Morphe palette as well. And now I'm really starting to create a wing. So bringing that out, and it's kind of like doing an ombre with all these like Merlot colors. And using this brush that I got from the Life's a Drag palette, I'm using the fluffier side and starting to wing out these shadows. And just pulling it out. I have no product on the brush. I'm really just using what I have and blending it out into some kind of wing. And just take your time with this. Just keep blending it slowly. Don't use any extra product or you may like disrupt the ombre that you've got going on. Just be patient with it. Keep on blending. Just very lightly bring it up. Don't bring it all the way towards the end of your brow, just right under that. And now I'm just taking a clean, small, rounded blending brush, and I'm going to use that to continue blending out that angled wing, but this time I'm focusing more on the lid portion versus trying to pull it out as a wing. And I'm just going back and forth so there's no harsh lines. I want this to be as blended out as a wing can possibly be. I don't want it to look like a hot mess, you know? So just blend it out. It should look very seamless. And sometimes it's easier if you just do little circles, but also in a direction where you're kind of going up and down, if that makes any sense. Just follow what I'm doing and blend in that top part. And now I'm taking a tapered blending brush, and that's my Sigma E35, and I am going in with the shade Butter from the Morphe palette, and I'm putting that right on my crease, and it's really just adding a little bit of dimension to my eye so it doesn't just look flat. And I'm going in very, very lightly with this butter, and it's really just to create a little bit of a shadow. And just work that a little bit on your lid, very, very light hand. As you can see, I'm holding the brush at the very end, so I make sure I have the lightest grip. So now I'm going to clean up the bottom of my eyes. I'm going to get rid of those ugly bags. And I'm going to use my Shape Tape Concealer, which is my favorite. I'm in the shade Light Medium. And I'm going to highlight my under eye, and I'm going to clean up my eyeshadow so I have a really nice crisp line. You can also use tape to create this line. I had already done my foundation, so I didn't want to put tape on it, so I just cleaned it up with concealer. Now I'm going in and highlighting the rest of my face. I like to do the bridge of my nose, right by my eyebrows, by the mouth, and by the cheeks. And then I'm just going to blend that in with a beauty sponge. I got this one as a free gift at the Makeup Shack, and let me tell you guys, I love this sponge. It works just as good as the Beauty Blender, and I'm pretty sure this one costs about $4, or you usually tend to get it for free when you make a purchase of, I think, I don't know, $35 or more. Maybe they just give it to you for free when you purchase something. So I don't know, I have like 2 of these. I really like them, and yeah, I'm just using that to blend out my highlight, and I'm going to work that all over my face. Make sure I get a really good blend. And usually I blend out my concealer with a brush, but because I want a really crisp line on my shadow, I used a beauty blender, or sorry, a beauty sponge for this. And yeah, I'm just going to do that on my cheeks so I can get a really nice contour going on next. And I have to highlight by my brow bones because I have some premature wrinkles there, guys. I know, it's terrible, and it's all because of the facial expressions I make all day. So now I'm going to set my concealer with my RCMA translucent powder. I really like this powder. It's been a favorite for a while, and let me tell you, you get so much product in that little jar. So just working that on my under eyes, and I'm baking using a small stippling brush. This is from Real Techniques, and I'm going to put that everywhere that I put concealer, but I'm putting a heavier load right under my eyes, and then the rest I'm just dusting it on so I can make sure that my foundation does not transfer. That is a huge thing for me. I can't have foundation that transfers. I work with paper, and I tend to always have makeup on my hands because I'm always touching my face. But I feel like this mix of foundation and this powder have been working for me because I have not seen my makeup all over my work papers, which is amazing, and I'm pretty sure everyone at work appreciates that. So now I'm trying this e.l.f. color adjuster, and I think they have it only in like 3 colors, and I got the darkest shade, and I figured this would be really cool to try out as a contour. So that's what I did. I'm just putting little dots, and I'm creating a little bit of a triangle everywhere where I normally contour. So right above my cheekbone, just so I can bring them a little bit higher up. and I'm just going in really lightly, and I'm also going in on my nose so I can get myself a nose job, a very, very inexpensive nose job. And then a little bit under my lips so I can create a plumper look. And really, I'm just going in super lightly. I wasn't sure how this was going to look. I'm actually really happy with how it looks, so I'll definitely be using it more often. And I go in with my jawline and really contour that. Gotta hide that double chin. And hitting that in all the places that I contour right on my forehead, just very lightly. And I'm going to take that same beauty sponge and I'm going to start blending that out, and you guys are going to see how easy this stuff blended out and how natural it really looks. So I was really impressed by it. It was really inexpensive. I think it was like $4 or $6 at the elf store. Really happy with it. I'm going to try using that more often. Yeah, and so I'm just blending that all out. Gonna hit my forehead and just work that all over and try to make it look as natural as a contour can possibly look. And I would say if you're new to contouring, this is actually a really good contour to use because it's so easy to blend out and it's very natural looking, so you're not like, oh my god, what is this brown stuff on my face? So actually, I'm going to recommend this to anyone who is just starting out to contour. It's super easy, super inexpensive. And I'm just taking the skinny side of my sponge and blending out my nose. The nose tends to be the hardest part for me to blend out correctly and get in a straight line, because you know, if you don't get that in a straight line, you have, looks like you have a crooked nose. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I would try to get it as straight as possible. Okay, now I'm going in with my Latte London Tan Time. I am digging this bronzer. I love using it to prep my contour. It's just really like, it's natural, but it's also like it's there. And it gives you just this glow, this tan, especially now that it's starting to get colder and you still want to feel like you got a tan going on, you know? Just work that as a base for my contour, and I'm going in with the Sephora powder in Mocha Spice and just a small rounded contour brush, and I'm going to contour just in a few areas just to give it a little bit more definition on my face. And you guys can see I'm just going in pretty lightly, but it does make a big difference. At least I think it does. So yeah, just the cheekbones, the forehead, the jawline, really get a good definition. And then I'm going in with the e.l.f. contour powder, and it's in the lightest shade it comes with. I couldn't find a picture of that. Maybe they discontinued it. But yeah, I'm just hitting that on my nose, or you can also use the Hoola bronzer. You just want a very taupey matte color to go on your nose. Now I'm just brushing off the excess powder, and I'm going to go in with my Morphe black eyeliner, and I'm going to start to create a wing. And then the reason why I didn't want to use a liquid eyeliner or a gel is because I want it to be as smoky as possible. And I feel like the easiest way to achieve that look and the fastest way is just by using a pencil, because it already comes out a little bit smudged. So just cutting down on steps here. So just going to work that right on my eyelid. Just trace over that, and now very, very softly, this is probably the hardest part, you want to start to pull it upward, just in small strokes, and start to create that wing. So it's for me, I find it easier if you start from the bottom and then work your way down, and just in small portions you can get that winged out look. And I'm just going to pop on some lashes. These aren't any brand name lashes, they're just some that I've gotten at the Makeup Shack, and I think they're super inexpensive, and you can probably find them anywhere there. I feel like a good dupe for the Ardell Wispies, and I'm just popping those on. I got this little tool at Riley Rose. It's an eyelash applicator, and it has seriously changed my life. It makes it so much easier to apply lashes. So I highly recommend you get it. It's very inexpensive there. I think I got it for like $4. I looked for them on Amazon and they were way more expensive. And I think Japonesque has some that are like almost $20 and I was like, no. But this one was really inexpensive. So Riley Rose, get yours there. It'll help you put on lashes and just get the best look from your lashes. And now I'm just going back in with that Morphe black eyeliner and I'm putting that on my waterline, and then I'm setting it with some of the same shadows, the darkest shade I used on my eye, and then just popping on some mascara. I'm using the IT Cosmetics mascara, and now adding some blush. This is the Laura Geller Baked Blush. I'm not sure I remember the name. I think it's like Sunkissed, but I could be very wrong. But it's a super subtle kind of peachy and bronzy color, and it definitely has some shimmer to it. So really nice, just putting that on the apples of my cheeks. And I'm going to go in with this jelly highlighter from e.l.f. And I think this is the dupe for the Farsali Jelly Beam. And let me tell you guys, this stuff is bright. You're about to see it, wait for it, boom, there it is. Now, things I learned about this. I made a mistake by dotting it and then dotting all the rest of my face and then blending it out because this stuff dries fast. See how like I'm kind of struggling to blend that out, but I'm trying to look like I'm not? Yeah, I was totally struggling. And then I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty sponge, hoping that it blends out better, and it kind of did. But if you guys use this stuff, apply and blend. Apply and blend. Don't be me and apply, and then hope it blends out. It won't. You're going to struggle. Apply and blend. See, there I go again, trying to blend it out. See? You should have blended. Now I'm going to put that on the bridge of my nose, tip of my nose, right on my lips, everywhere I normally highlight. But I do love this stuff. It's super pretty. And I'm going to go in with my favorite highlighter at this moment. This is Ofra's highlighter in Bliss. And it's just like, I feel like a glazed donut when I use this highlighter, which is so funny because I think they have a glazed donut shade from the Nikki Tutorials collaboration, but that one is a little bit too light for me, so this one is perfect. And I'm just going to hit that in the inner corners of my eye where it's my favorite place to highlight, and right under my brows just to give it some more dimension, nose, lips, bridge of nose again, all those good places. And I'm going to go in with the Lipland lip crayon. This stuff is really good. This is in Talk is Cheap and it glides on like butter. It is super creamy, but it dries almost matte and it stays on all day. It doesn't crack, it doesn't chip, it doesn't create that weird line on your lips from when you start eating or talking, which I have this huge issue with when liquid lipsticks do that, but this one doesn't. So I am a huge fan. I got this at Riley Rose and I want to say it was like $7, so I'm gonna go back for more shades. I really liked it. It does not dry your lips, which is amazing. Just popping that on, and best part is you can use it like a lip liner or a lipstick or both. And clean that up a little bit and then add some more. Okay, final step, setting everything with my favorite setter in Slay All Day by Jared Cosmetics in the scent Mango. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, never miss out on anything good, and let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Bye guys!